Hello. In this video we'll further discuss what a user's answering rules can be used for. We'll also discuss how time frames, which are essentially pre-configured schedules, are associated to answering rules. Each user can have multiple rules which are based upon different time frames. For example, looking at Tim's answering rules, we can see that he has several rules set up to trigger different actions based upon the day and time. Before we dive into each one, let's stop here and take a quick look at the Time Frames module. In the Time Frames module, you can add as many schedules as you wish. These schedules can then be applied to user or ring group answering rules. There are 3 different types of time frames that can be created. The always time frame is just as it states, always active. This would typically be used as a default if no other rules apply, but it can be used for other purposes. The next type of time frame is based upon the days and times of a week. This would commonly be used to create a perpetual business schedule for when your business is open, versus the times that you are closed, as seen in this example. You can easily select what days your business is open and then set the hours for each day by sliding the bar to the proper time. You can also set multiple times within a single day as seen here for Friday's schedule. This shows us that Fridays they are open from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Then they go on a break for lunch until 12:30 p.m., and they open for calls until 6 p.m. The specific dates or ranges type can be used to set specific dates and times. You can even set your dates several years in advance. These are commonly used to set holiday schedules but again can be used for many other purposes like closing for an all-company meeting, or an emergency closure due to weather issues. Now, let's return to the answering rules of our example user, Tim. We can see here that Tim is set up with 3 answering rules that are based on the various schedules that have already been created in the Time Frames module. There is also a default that will function if none of the other rules apply. On holidays, any calls to Tim will be forwarded to an outside number, perhaps a cell phone number or a third-party answering service. On Saturdays, calls to Tim never ring his phone at all. Instead, his rules are set to have his calls simultaneously ring extensions 104, 108, and 109. Then if unanswered, we'll go to extension 108's voicemail box. The rest of the week, during business hours, calls to Tim's extension will ring Tim's phone. Then, after 10 seconds, 104 will begin to ring. And then, after 15 seconds, the outside number will also begin to ring. If none of the above time frames apply, the call will default to going right into Tim's voicemail box. Any number of additional answering rules can be added as needed. As mentioned previously, each answering rule requires a time frame to govern when the rule will be active. Several options are available on how and when a call should be forwarded to another destination. Aside from always forwarding, you can set to forward a call anytime you are actively on a call. The when busy option will forward calls while your phone is on do not disturb mode. When unanswered, will override the standard function of sending calls to the user's voicemail box when a call is unanswered. The when offline option allows you to set a destination for if the system detects that your desk phone is offline. This can be an outside number like a cell phone or any other external phone number or internal extension number. This is a great feature to use for backup situations. For example, if the internet service went down in your office, the system would detect that your phone is no longer registered. Calls would then automatically be forwarded to this outside number. Answering rules can also be used for routing of incoming calls to groups or other destinations such as an automated attendant greeting. These are typically set up for routing a business's main phone number. In this example, we see that extension 210 is set as the main number ring group. We can see there are 3 answering rules defined. The first is a holiday rule. If there is a date set within the holiday time frame, this rule will apply and send callers to the holiday automated attendant greeting. If not a holiday, then the open hours rule is checked. If the time of the call is during the defined open hours, the call will ring multiple extensions and also includes ringing an outside phone number after 20 seconds of ringing at the other extensions. If unanswered by all, the call will then be routed to the day automated attendant greeting. If it is neither a holiday nor business hours, the call will be routed to the night automated attendant greeting. Thank you for watching. Please join us for the next video in our UCaaS demo series, where we'll discuss in depth automated attendants and how they can be used for your business. Thank you.